The name of this piece is How to Cut a Watermelon. As you can see, we've got a nice watermelon that's been cooling for about 24 hours in the refrigerator. I picked it out myself. Notice it's got a yellowish thing which tells you it's ripe. It's got a nice sound to it. I hope it's a good melon. I hope it's nice and red. I don't like the pink ones at all. So we start with a sharp knife right here. Butcher knife. And how long is it? Oh, I don't know. It's over a foot. And we cut just the tip of the thing off. And that doesn't tell you much. And also, what we have is a wastepaper basket that we could throw the melon rind into. Now I'm making the first cut there. That's pretty red. First I'll throw the tip away, that's no good. Next, I take, excuse me, I had to go off screen. There we go. I have to get a standard little kitchen butter knife, I guess you'd call it, and cut around just to save the circle in the middle. And when I do that, then I just punch it out and catch anything I miss, but don't get any of the white in there. I hate the white part of the rind. I'm throwing this away. I have a little bit of rind on here, so I'm going to take it off. And there's our first cut. We got a lot more to go. This next one, each time they get bigger, I go in about, an inch and a half, 2 inches, and I make an incision, and I try to stay straight all the way down. Sometimes that's hard, sometimes it makes for an odd cut, but that's alright. As long as it gets done. Turn the melon. There it is, as you can see, is the next part of it. And we're going to do the same thing with this. First we got a bowl here that we put the first one into. I cut it up into smaller pieces. And now we put the next little gooey thing around here like this. And the same thing. We turn it over and punch it out. And then we come back and catch any of the red parts of the melon that are still on the rind. I like this over other methods that I've tried. For one thing, when I eat my watermelon, I don't like to eat it off the rind. I like to eat it just plain melon. So there is a finished product. I'm throwing this rind away, and we'll cut this up into smaller pieces now with my little butter knife. Make 4 diagonals and 1 or 2 of these, and put it in our bowl, like so, and like so, and more. Okay, now we're getting to the center. This is where it's getting bigger. Okay, and we do the same thing. Sometimes you have to push on the knife to get it started, or saw it. But once it starts, you're okay. Sometimes you have to bend it a little bit to make sure it doesn't go off the scope here. This is a strange cut. It's thick on one side and thin on the other, but that's alright. Doesn't matter. As long as it all gets cut. And we're going around here. Here's my melon. I'm throwing this into the bowl. It gets a little monotonous after a while. And there I say and again. I gotta cut that down if we're gonna do a video. By the way, I'm recording this video on my Kodak ZX5 on a tripod, and you have a choice of settings there. You can go 720 30 frames, 720 60 frames, and then it goes to 1060, and it doesn't tell you the frame number, but apparently that's the widest they have. And then they advise, if you're going to show it over using the HDMI cable, if you're going to show it over a large HD television, you should record in HDMI. Otherwise, I mean in 1020. Otherwise, YouTube only shows in 720 max, so you don't, all they do is just cut it down when they get it. So you very tasty. You gain nothing. By the way, this melon was on sale at Henry's Market, and the sale was 4 pounds for $1. I bought 2 melons and gave them $7. Costco has melons for sale across the street from the store, in our area anyway, for $5.99 for a nice melon. Their melons are good. I've only had one bad one, and I got 3 good ones. When I say bad, it was pink. This has got a little bit of pink to it. It isn't as red as I'd like it to be. I like them red and sweet, and I guess everybody does. But and of course seedless. That's what they all are here anyway. I don't think you could find this old standard green seed melon around anywhere in any of the markets that I've seen. Alright, so they're all into the seedless thing, and years ago I know the seedless didn't seem to have much taste, but they're getting it better now. There are some that do have good taste. Some of the ones from Costco, I would say, were quite okay. They were nice. Had a couple that were really bright red, and they were sweet. Of course, getting them sweet has something to do with the time of year too. I'm going to cut the end of this off now because I'm ready to. Oh, come on, Dan. I'm having a little difficulty because I want to get most of the end here. Because I have to cut down into the melon. Now that's quite enough. All right. We'll cut this in half then. I wasn't going to. And as usual, it decided it wanted to pop out. There. That's what's going to cut okay. There we go. So, here we go. Just get these 2 pieces out and we're all set. Here's piece number 1. And you can see I just go around near the rind. I don't try to get any of the rind in there though. rather trim it later than get a piece of rind on it. Now we're going in here. Now we're going in here. You'll notice I'm not wearing a shirt. I have a tendency to get watermelon on my shirts, either through splash or somehow or another before the thing is over. So I decided to take my shirt off before I cut this melon. And what you're hearing in the background is a train that's going by, about a quarter mile from my house. It makes a lot of noise. And so we'll cut that one down. Throw this away. One more to go. Well, I'm going to do it right here. Nah. Yeah. I normally do it with the small end, but this one I'm going to do here. The small end is just too small. Okay, that should do it. Yeah. A little piece here I don't like. It's not rind, it's just part of the melt. Okay. Well, I'm 99% complete here. Got a bowl full, and it looks presentable. I'd give it a B or a B plus. The bright red ones from Costco, I'd give it an A. But it's not bad. I've gotten worse. Give a little trim here. And that's it. I am done. I'm going to take this right out in the bag to my trash, tie it up, because we have an ant problem here, and I don't want to get any melon anywhere around ants. Well, I have a little problem here now. I want to get the juice into the bowl, so we'll just pour it. Okay, now I'm going to take the board over to the sink and wash it off. There, I got some water on my shirt. So far, no melt. Take the board back. Alright, that's it. Clean it up is all I can do now. Thank you for watching, if you've been watching. I'm going to turn it off now. Bye.